When he is at home in Mullingar, Niall Horan explains why he can't just pop out to purchase chips. Niall Horan, who has had a spectacular rise to stardom, explained how he has managed to stay true to himself. "I think it's probably a combination of the upbringing I had and the fact that I already had enough character at 16. The Mullingar singer-songwriter discussed his first trip to Dublin for the X Factor audition, which led to his joining One Direction, in an interview with Rolling Stone UK ahead of the release of his new album, The Show. Horan visits his home in Mullingar at least 7 to 8 times a year despite spending the majority of his time in Los Angeles and the entire winter in London. "I can't just pull up outside the chip shop, rush inside and get the chips, then sprint back to the car," he says, describing the fame and homecoming he's grown accustomed to. "Everything needs to be carefully considered. For instance, where will I park? How many streets must I pass through? What will I be wearing?" The singer stated in the interview that he has always had his heart set on being a musician. Although they were always encouraging, his parents pushed him to pursue additional education. But he is certain that a good life would still have been his if he had remained put. He explains, "My parents are having a good time. I didn't take GCSEs or anything of the sort because I didn't finish school," he declared. "My mother worked at a pewter manufacturing firm that produced clocks and other small items, whereas my father spent 35 years working for Tesco. Both of them held relatively routine professions. Some children like spreading their wings and departing the nest, while others enjoy during the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, Horan started producing the show. The main message of the album is that you need to come up with a new idea when there isn't any heartbreak. I quickly understood that I wanted to discuss the highs and lows, as well as the good and bad, of life. It is the show." A 50-date concert tour from February to July of 2024 has been confirmed by the singer. Horan will tour his brand new music across Australia, New Zealand, Europe, and the Americas. He declared, "In my opinion, a larger location is preferable because I effing love gazing out at a sea of people. I have the impression that a show will be better the larger the arena." Horan has always put his audience first when creating his music. "As I'm writing, I check to see if I haven't become so specialized that it only makes sense to me. Then, in an effort to make the concept more relevant, I widen it." Horan, now 29 years old, offers this advice to himself before the One Direction era: "Get ready. A level of change in your life is going to occur that most people can't even begin to comprehend." He stays in touch with the lads, his former bandmates from One Direction, despite the fact that they are all currently concentrating on their solo projects. "Even though I've accomplished a lot in my short life, I'm still motivated to take on as much as I can. My career has been wonderful since it is exactly what I imagined the music business to be as a child. I was fortunate enough to tour the world and perform for millions of people. And I still desire more of that," Horan remarked.